It's that time again. It's time for more previews. It's the autumn season, and my voice is already going. There'll be a slight difference in this preview season, at least for the first episode, as I've not had my green screen set up properly for this one. So you got a proper camera rather than a green screen of me this time out. Don't know if we're going to fix that one for future ones. We'll see how I feel. But this is a preview guide where I look at my new shows which are airing this season, let you know what I think of them, whether or not you should watch them or not. Again, my usual preamble of me telling you, but if it's the second season of an anime I didn't watch, I probably won't be reviewing it. If it's a long-running show, again, I probably won't watch it. Or if it's a show I've literally got no interest in, I may choose not to watch it depending on how much time allows. I do welcome feedback in the comments below. If you like the anime which I'm reviewing today, let me know what you think of them. If you've got any comments about what I've said in the preview guides, let me know as well. And join me, because this is a 2022 autumn anime preview from a different perspective. First up today, we have I'm the Villainess on Taming the Final Boss, a new anime which is basically the same as My Next Life as a Villainess, just the same. There's a few slight differences you see here, because our main character in this one, Eileen Lauren Dietrich, who doesn't learn that she's been reincarnated from another world until much later on in her life, when she's actually in the school and is the Villainess. Whereas, of course, we all know that in My Next Life as a Villainess, Katerina has ample time to prepare her life the way she wants it to go, and so has much more time to prepare, befriend people, and basically win them over as the main heroine rather than the Villainess. That's not to say that these two anime are identical. In I'm a Villainess from Taming the Final Boss, her goal is different to that of Katerina in My Next Life as a Villainess or Roads Lead to Doom. They're both trying to prevent their own demise, but they go about it in different ways. In Reincarnated as a Villainess, Katerina goes about befriending people and going the friendly route, whereas in I'm a Villainess, Eileen instead decides, okay, I'm going to die by being killed by the Demon Lord, I'm going to win him over and make him my pet. And so it's more of a romantic comedy targeted against one person than the harem route that Katerina ultimately wins out. And in terms of characterisation, My Next Life as a Villainess wins out hands down throughout first impressions. Maybe this one came second, but even if it didn't, I think this one would have been seen as an inferior version of the same plotline. Eileen is very much gung-ho. She's a very cheerful, very nice character, but she's a bit dim, not in the same way that Katerina was. And we don't really get to meet many of the other characters either. We see a few characters from the main plotline, but this episode is all about Eileen and Claude, the Demon Lord, and her failing to win him over until she eventually does, and then she says something which really makes him annoyed. I imagine that's going to be a comedy of this. It's going to be Eileen being a bit dumb, Claude not liking her, Claude slowly but surely falling for her, then her saying something dumb, getting kicked out of a carriage again as usual. Now this is definitely my type of comedy though. It's a bit silly, a little bit slapstick, but not too much. It's got a lot of heart, a lot of love in there. And the characters are cute. That definitely something I like to see in an anime. Cute characters. But it isn't going to be the same taste for anyone. Honestly, if you want to watch an anime like this one, there's already a fantastic one already aired. I've mentioned it so many times in this preview guide, I might as well be previewing that. Go and watch My Next Life as a Villainess. It's a much better show than this one so far. Although this one, I'm definitely going to get more than one episode. If you are interested in watching this anime, you can find it airing over at Crunchyroll. It may just be me, but there's been a recent resurgence of traditional Japanese arts in anime these days, and anime based on them. And so we come yet again to one more story like that. A story about Rakugo. Traditional Japanese storytelling, mischievous mix, comedy, and intrigue. As our main character, Mamida, is a plucky tanuki, travelling to Osaka one day because she wants to play hijinks on the humans there, only to find out that humans have wised up to what tanuki are all about, and are not going to fall for any of the tricks anymore. Thankfully for Mamida, she finds herself shepherded into a theatre where somebody goes on stage, and she learns about the Japanese art of Rakugo. Storytelling to beguile its audience. Now, our main character is of course Mamida the Tanuki, and she is mischief incarnate. She's cute, but she's got that sort of Tanuki flair about her. In a weird way, she reminds me of Tomo from Azumanga Daioh. Not just the way she looks, but also her attitude as well. And she's less annoying than Tamer as well, which is always a good thing. And for every episode, we see her wanting to be a troublemaker, but failing miserably at it. But in watching the Rakugo storytelling, she is won over by its style and its substance and its way of fooling the audience and just following along the storyline. It is the ultimate trick. And so she sees upon herself to say, okay, I'm going to be a Rakugo storyteller. She's going to try and follow that storyteller to become her apprentice. Will this happen? Who knows? I would imagine so, since the title of the anime is My Master Has No Tail. I don't think I'd mentioned that yet. But this is definitely a cute anime with historic flair, but modern sentiments about it. It's bringing the old back to the new, which is always a positive thing to do. If you are interested in watching My Master Has No Tail, this one's airing over at High Dive. Beast Tamer is a type of anime which you look at and you think, okay, this is going to be a bit dull. And after the first episode, I'm pleasantly surprised it's not dull. I mean, it's not anything much, to be honest, at all, but it's not dull. It's fine. It's an anime about an adventurer who's kicked out of a hero's party because he's got a terrible job and nobody likes that job. It's a beast tamer. He can forge contracts with beasts and have them do his bidding for him. But his limited job is not really that great for the hero's party, so they kick him out. And so he starts doing tricks and just living his own day-to-day life. Until one day he learns that maybe he wants to go adventuring. So he does. He signs himself up as an adventurer and goes out on a quest to become an adventurer. The trial. He defeats the goblins fine. And as he's about to go and get herbs, he hears a scream and this cute girl being attacked by this giant tiger beast. He tries to defend her and gets his ass kicked. But thankfully, the girl, Kanade, who happens to be a cat spirit, actually defeats the beast for him, so she's not scared of it at all apparently, and befriends him. This is very much a story about our main character Rain and Kanade, the cat spirit, becoming friends and partying together. Only with a bit more of a sinister twist, because Kanade, of course being a cat spirit, is a beast girl, and she invites Rain to try and tame her, because he is, as you say, a beast tamer. This has all the trappings of Black Summoner, only without it being an isekai, and without it being about a battle-hungry loser from another world. Rain is an okay hero. He's not a standout main character. He's not a loser, but he's also not interesting. He's just there half the time. His one redeeming feature is his lack of redeeming features. And also Kanade is cute. She's a cat girl. Basically, that's what she is. She says, oh, I'm a cat spirit, I'm a beast. She's a cat girl. A jealous cat girl at that, it seems, since she gets jealous at the temporary contracts he forms with some monies to go search for the herbs. Now, this one, it left no real impression on me other than cute. There's nothing bad to say about it, but there's nothing good to say about it either. It's just, that is an anime. It aired. Do I want to watch more of it? Probably. I might watch some more to see what it's about, but I can take it or leave it. It's not going to harm me one way or the other. If it's a busy season, and it might be, to be honest, I'll probably skip it. But if you want to watch this one, you can find it airing over at Crunchyroll. And finally today, an anime which requires no introduction, mainly because I'm wearing a t-shirt. Welcome to the second season, or second half of season 1, if you want to call it that way, of Spy Family. The breakout hit of the spring season, back once again for the second half of the season, season 2, core 2, part 2, whatever you want to call it. Whatever I call it, it's going to be over there somewhere. Can't know yet. Our favourite spy, assassin and Esper are back once again, and this time they're joined by a new member of the family. A dog. Or at least not quite yet. It's kind of blatantly spoiled in the opening, but there's going to be a dog. And we meet with a dog in the first episode because Anya's getting a reward for getting a star at school. She wants a dog. And so of course Lloyd takes her to the one place which sells all the battle-trained mutts which they use for all spy work. None of them are actually very cute. Anya wants none of that shit. And so Yor takes her to this pet adoption centre while Lloyd is called away on work. Of course, the big premise of Spy Family is Lloyd is one of the best spies in the world, Yor is the best assassin in the world, Anya is a mind read, an Esper who knows exactly what's going on. She's the only one who knows what everybody is, but she's a kid. Nobody, and Yor doesn't know what Lloyd is. Lloyd doesn't know what Yor is. Yor's brother is a member of secret police who wants to catch Lloyd, and hijinks ensue. It's basically a 90s sitcom in anime form. And wouldn't you know it, our dog friend has got a secret of his own. And from the looks of it, it can read the future. I mean, it's a bit of a cowardly dog, a big burly dog, which very sweet, but yeah. And of course, Anya, a little girl on a big dog. We're back to our Azumanga Daioh references again. It's very much Chio-chan riding the dog again. Again, if you've watched Spy Family Season 1, you don't need me to tell you to watch this. I enjoyed it. I mean, crying out loud, I'd say I bought the t-shirt. Very cute. Very elegant. It's not going to be for everyone. If you don't like sitcom-style comedy, this one may be a bit too tiring for you. If you don't like cute things, then who are you? Although, you can't escape this anime wherever you go. Somewhere, on some Discord, you're going to see the Anya smug emoji. If you're going to watch this one, you already know what you are, so you don't need to tell you to find it airing over at Crunchyroll. That was I'm a Villainess from Taming the Final Boss, My Master Has No Tail, Beast Tamer, and Spy Family Season 2. Let me know what you think in the comments, I'll let you know what I think. And join me next time when hopefully my voice is a little bit more recovered for more previews and more fun. I can't promise the fun. Anyway, bye bye.